Okay, let's do some voices, eh? So, we're going to do some voices that y'all requested to learn, and then I had to spend some time learning. Well, not necessarily learning, more learning how to describe how to learn it, which is in fact harder than learning the voice itself. So I make sacrifices for you people. First off, Christopher Price, 4 months ago, said this. 4 months ago! Look what you've done, Christopher. Tobsturg11, 5 months ago. Lovely videos, man. Reckon you should try and do a Jar Binks or even Captain Jack Sparrow. The thing that Captain Jack Sparrow is, every time everyone does that impression, is kind of really cringy. You know, it's not a hard impression to do, it's just, I've never seen it done to the point where I don't go, cool. You know? So we're going to do Jar Binks. You know, the more beloved character. Jar Binks is actually pretty easy. It's mostly about getting a weird bubble in the back of your throat, like a weird bubble of saliva. There's a part of your throat that'll change your voice accidentally if you get like a little catch in your throat. If your voice becomes hoarse, or you like drink a lot of orange juice, for example, or milk, I think it does the same thing. It adds a bunch of saliva into your mouth, and then if you don't swallow it completely, this is getting gross. If you don't swallow it completely, you can create a little bubble about there. Hello. And then all you're gonna do is get real nasally as well. Hello. Who's that? Yes, sir. So it's a lot of nasaliness as usual. Like you gotta just, I mean, if your voice is as low as mine, you gotta go up. Gotta go up to here, all the way up, till you sound like Reese Darby. And then you gotta add in that bubble. I'm not really sure how else to explain it except for the bubble. There's a bubble you can get in the back of your throat. It feels like a bubble. I'm pretty sure it's not. If it was, I feel like science would just stop you from breathing or something. Point is, it's like a, you know, a buildup of saliva way down here. There we go. That works too, actually. If you just push right there, you just do that, and then do the voice, it'll work. Hello. Mr. Jar Binks. Monsieur Humble Servant. So yeah, easy. Reese Darby, up here. Go all the way up here. Then get rid of your accent. Put on like, I guess it's kind of an American accent. Myself get blamed for ruining the entire prequels. I don't think it's true. I think the Sith Lord theory is correct. I think George Lucas got cold feet. It's accurate enough. I heard it explained in like 5 different videos because I was bored one day. Oliver Schumann. Schumann. I don't know what that little dots over the U. I don't know what noise that's supposed to make. Anyway, he says, when I practice voice impressions, the more I practice, the more progress I can feel. I can feel I'm getting better at them, but I just can't seem to be able to do Liam Neeson. Is it me, or is he just super fucking hard? Kind of. He's hard in a way. As all men are, often in the mornings, or when they think about most things. I could have done better with that. That was a shitty joke. I've been trying out this joke for the past like 3 minutes and it's not landing. It's just not, it's not funny. It's too easy. So I'm just gonna say penis. Kind of. He's hard in the way that most men are. Penis. Nailed it. But no, Liam Neeson as a voice is relatively difficult because it's just combining a few things, but most of these voices are. So Liam Neeson is a combination of a dog growling and an Irish accent. And it sounds like an insult, but really, that's what it is. Angry Liam Neeson, at least, is exactly that. And once you've got Angry Liam Neeson, I feel like that's the easiest one to get. Then you can sort of tone it back to Love Actually Liam Neeson. You know, you go from Taken to Love Actually, and you're good. So you growl, and then you turn on an Irish accent a little bit. And here we are. Sounds a bit like a pirate. Mumbling and whispering also kind of helps, I feel. the less the less yelly you are with it, the better it is. It's my daughter. She's been taken. I don't know who you are, but if I'm a lion and you're dreaming, awaken. I don't know who you are, but I'd like you to make me breakfast. Eggs and bacon. I don't know if this is the bar, but I like my martini shaken. I don't know who you are, but if your midichlorians are over 50,000, you're an Aiken. So, yeah, moral of the story is, it's fun to say shit, is Liam Neeson. But yeah, it's a growl in an Irish accent. It's actually, it's simple on paper, but then like getting both of those combined is pretty hard. An Irish accent on its own is hard. I'm not that good at an Irish accent, but you know, there's tinges of it you can hear in the impression. I'm clearly halfway through it, and that's the whole point of this, is to work through it and learn together. Cinnamon Roll, 5 months ago, says, Pathetic Industries. I have voice request, SpongeBob. Request granted. SpongeBob is very high-pitched and very, also has a bit of grain in it. Like it's a weird level of grain. Sort of the same level of grain that I have in my voice normally, but slightly muffled. Like it's not an angry action star grain. It's just like this thing that's making sure his voice isn't this horrible violin. This horribly... Do you tune a violin? I don't know. But you can't violin a tuner. SpongeBob it's a high-pitched voice. It's quite annoying. The laugh actually is easy. The laugh might be the easiest part to learn. So the laugh is simple. If you actually do this, it will work. This whole thing that people do when they pretend to do the laugh, it does work. You go, fine, sure. So really all you need to do for SpongeBob is just go up high. If you go up here, Mr. Krabs, you're there. Like it's not super hard to get to. Might take some practice to like stretch your voice box to different levels of vocality. So if you just go with a little bit of nasaliness that we always have, you know, a lot of these voices, the bases are done already. If you've been watching the whole series, you've got the bases down, because we've done gravel, we've done bloody nasaliness, and it's really, a lot of voices are just combinations of that and then changing tone and pitch. Tone, gravel, pitch, and nostrils. It's the four tone, gravel, pitch, and nasaliness are the four bases in the fucking baseball game of voice impressions. So what you want to do for this one, you want to turn up a tiny bit of grain, like a teeny tiny bit. If you don't have any grain, it's just up high, it's like ee! That's all it is the whole time. It's just this weird pitch, it's like ee! You sound like Mini-Me from Austin Powers. You don't want that. You want to sound like this. You want the nasaliness to just be over the top, up as high as you can possibly get it, maybe. Oh, Mr. Krabs. Gary! It's that. It's just up high, little bit of gravel, and then a lot of nasaliness. As nostrily as you can get it. Something that might help is coffee, or like any milky thing, or orange juice, or just really juice in general. And something that helps with gravelly voices is water. What video do you explain Stewie's voice? This one, Tack. You idiot. So, Stewie Griffin is rather difficult, I imagine, because everyone tries, and most people get close. The thing that's annoying about Stewie Griffin's voice is that the guy that does it, Seth MacFarlane, didn't keep the voice quite consistent over the series. Still going, I think, I don't remember. But, you know, early Stewie is very British, and not very like, hi. You know, he's got that, he's very like, down here, Mother, Lois, vengeance will be mine. And then as the show went on, he got a little more cheerful, I guess, a little less British and a little high-pitched, a little more higher pitched. So he's a bit more Brian, I want to go home. The easiest Stewie to start with, I think, is early Family Guy. Because it's simple. It's simple enough. It doesn't have too many layers on it, and it's where the voice actor Seth MacFarlane started with Stewie. If you can do a British accent, you're halfway there. If you can talk like this, you're halfway there. Hello, I'm Stewie Griffin. I don't think there's any gravel. Like, I'm just eliminating the gravel that I have normally in my voice to do it. It's not super hard. I want pancakes. Brian, hey, you're really mean. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. It's pretty easy. It's not terribly difficult. So you get to get a British accent, turn up the pitch a little bit, turn up the nasaliness a tiny bit. Like it's not like Ray Romano. It's just hey. It's a little smaller, you know. Understand? We didn't know I was making fucking noises. Also, you know, 1,000 subscribers is pretty cool. 4 digits. At 10:15 every day, my subscriber count is the time. It's right twice a day. If you want to see the other voice videos, the playlist will be right there. And then you can just go through them, check out everything I've taught people how to do, or unsuccessfully taught people how to do, in most cases. And, you know, if you have a request for a voice, put it in the comments. Yeah, we're done. Have fun at the next party you go to and teach everyone voices, I guess. Bag.